Hi everyone, today we are going to scrapbook together. We will be using the Daydreamer collection from Creative Memories. And let me show you what is included in that collection and what we will be using today. First we have the embellishments. These are adorable. They come in the cutest little box ever. So they'd be a fun gift as well. But it always makes it fun when you get your scrapbooking supplies in a cute little presentation. So there are rainbows and hearts and flowers, and I really like the color scheme. The palette is very soft and can go with any colors of photos, really. And they're sort of girly, but not really, so they could be days at the beach or out on a hike with the family, or they could be dance, they could be girl pages, but I'm actually going to use the Daydreamer Kit today for family beach photos that we had done. There's some quotes in the embellishments called such as "You are the very best" and "Believe" and "Dreamer." And there's some geotags where it's like, "This is where we are, you are here" kind of things. And stars, lots of love, lots of really, and they're really pretty and kind of, you know, thick and nice quality. I like that. And also in the Daydreamer collection, we get stickers that are similar to the embellishments. There are hearts and stars and rainbows and flowers, some borders, and some sayings. I really like this collection a lot. It could be Easter pages, it could be spring pages, it could be in the garden, it can be family reunion, family picnics. I mean, the sky's the limit, really. The palette is very complementary to a lot of different colors of photos. Also in this collection, we have the Variety Matte Pack. I like to get these because they give me more options for my pages. So there's just little things you could put a photo on and just have this as a border background kind of matte. But then there's parts where there's quotes. Then usually they have them horizontal and vertical. This one says "Collect Beautiful Moments." So you could use these as a title for your page. My struggle on scrapbooking is usually the title for the page. I don't want my handwriting to be the title, while I like my handwriting for journaling. So sometimes I'll use sticker letters, ABC stickers and things like that. But this is also another option, is to take some of the Variety Matte Pack quotes and sayings and have this become your title. One would be "Joy is a noun. Gladness not based on circumstance." That's a great title. So those are options in the Variety Matte Pack. Another thing about the Variety Matte Pack is it's like a bunch of paper, you know, in smaller size, so you could cut up squares or circles or whatever. There's also journaling squares, so you would already have a journaling card ready to go, and it matches the theme or the collection, and you write what you guys were doing, where you were, little anecdotes about the day or the photos, who was in the photos, things like that. And also in the Daydreamer collection, we have the paper, of course. And this paper is super pretty. I have all of these in my Power project folders that I highly recommend. They seem a little pricey. They're $20 for 4. However, they hold a ton of stuff. And you have all your pockets for your stickers, your embellishments, your Variety Matte Packs, ABC stickers. There's so many pockets. And then the middle area for the paper it really expands. So you can hold a good 1/2 inch to almost an inch of paper in here. And what I do with my Power Project folders, and I should make a video about this, is I like to have the colors, not just the name label, oh, this is Daydreamer, this is, you know, Imagine, whatever collection I have, but to actually have the colors. So as I'm flipping through my papers and variety map packs or my Power Project folders, really, I can see what color scheme each folder holds. So for instance, this is Daydreamer, and what I did is I just took the image off of creativememories.com. At the very top, when I went to the collections and I went to Daydreamer, then you click that and there's this sort of banner image. And you can kind of Google for them and stuff for the older ones, like Google Images, but you got to know the name of the collection. That really helps. And then I measured this and then I put it into a thing and I printed them all out. But so I really like using these. I think it's really helpful to see what I'm working with, if I'm looking for certain colors. It just really helps, and I'm really glad I did that. So here's the paper in the Daydreamer collection. So we have this nice sort of forest green, and then on the other side, everything is double-sided. So you get a chance to use both, which I like. This one's sort of a rainbow airbrush look. This is a nice, I don't even know, like a green stripey kind of thing. And then on the back is, or on the other side, is our flowers. And then we have our stars and a nice sort of neutral flower pattern. Neutrals are really good for sort of balancing out the bold things on the page. I really, really love working with neutrals. Little tiny green hearts, and I think this is my favorite paper right here. Rainbows. They are the cutest rainbows ever, and they're also in the embellishments and the stickers. There's some of these rainbows as well, just like other things on the paper, like the flowers and the stars. And you have another lighter sort of neutral pattern, and on the other side there's some flowers. And then this one is a pink kind of mauvey raspberry. This is a raspberry, and a really nice flower. So this is our Daydreamer collection. This is what we will be working with today to make our layout. I'm going to do a 2-page layout, but this collection gives you enough to make several pages. I would say you could get a good 10 to 16 pages out of this collection, depending on how you use it, of course. So I'm using these photos from our family. We did a family photo shoot. This is actually from 2017. My younger daughter, I have 3 kids. My younger daughter was a senior. We did senior photos and then a family photo shoot at the same time. So we're on the beach in La Jolla, and I'm just gonna go ahead and work with these really fun, easy photos. I just printed them out on my HP Envy. I'm not getting paid for that, although if HP wants to send me money, that wouldn't be a problem at all. So we'll just be working with these. I usually order my prints from mpix.com, and I just do their regular sort of finish, which is a matte finish, and I feel like the quality is very, very nice. Costco photos come out very dark. Shutterfly's okay, but I'm not really super happy with the quality. I highly recommend MPix. I want to get a photo printer so I can just do them at home, but I haven't decided yet. So in the comments, if you could tell me what photo printer you use, if you're happy with it, and if the cost is smart and makes sense. The other things that we will need for our layout today is obviously tape runner and a trimmer to cut your paper and things like that. And then there are 3 other tools that I would like to try to use today. And we'll see if we end up using them. So, I think I'm going to use the Border Maker System cartridge. This is called Dual Heart Maker. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that. This might be too much for the page. We'll see, because there's hearts in Daydreamer. So I feel like we could get away with this and it would complement. The other thing I really am looking forward to using, which I haven't used yet, is the floral circle punch. This is a punch that will punch your paper into a circle with, basically they look like tulips in a circle. And it almost looks like a doily. I'm really excited to use that. Very unique, and that would look nice, I think, to have a circle on the page. This is the lace trim border punch. I really like this. I think it's really pretty, and I think it'll look nice on the page. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna choose paper based on my photos. So I'm just gonna kind of spread my photos out, maybe just use one. I don't know, I'll just put them all out, and then I'm gonna take my paper and I'm gonna choose some of the papers. So I'm thinking that I don't want it to be too girly. This leans towards girly just a bit, but I definitely want to use this rainbow. I hope I can incorporate this. These hearts look really good. So let's think of those 2. I don't think I want the stars. I'm not a big fan of a lot of yellow, but maybe I'll use it a little bit. I definitely want this because it is complementary to the photos. That looks really good. So we'll hang on to those. I like these flowers, so I might use this. And the background of the flowers looks like sand. Looks like beach sand, actually. And then this is great also. So pretty much I'm using all the paper in the collection. I don't think, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I don't think I want this guy. I don't know. Could work, maybe. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. So these guys are maybes. So I'm gonna put them in a different pile. And I don't think I want flowers. And this looks nice. So maybe I use this color and put that in here as a maybe. And I don't think I want that one. This one could work. Okay, so I have a lot of colors here. Because what I want to do is I want to have, I think in my layout I want to have some strips of paper, maybe a circle or 2, and then maybe some embellishments and stickers. So let's see, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. As you can see, I'm just sort of scrapbooking right now, so that's what we'll do. I want to look at everything and make some choices and then start putting it together. Okay, so I might speed this up here and there so you don't have to sit through me trying to figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of look at these, see if there's anything I have to have. Maybe I use the rainbow here if I can't use it in the paper. Cameras are all right. I like the love. There's a lot to choose from here. Holy cow. There's another love if I want it in a different color. There's also smile. I think that would be really cute in a different color. I like the geotag. I really want to use one of these. I'm not sure which one, but I'll keep those ready. The star is a little, I don't know, it's a little younger than what, I don't know, something about that I don't think I want to use that, or the butterflies. This star is different for some reason. I guess I just don't like yellow sometimes. I'm very picky. My style is very picky, but probably not as picky as others, and maybe not as relaxed as some. So I'm probably kind of in the middle when it comes to my style. As you'll see, I don't know, you're the very best, live your best. No, I don't think those go well with this page. Flowers are nice. I like this one, that's pretty. All right, so I'm thinking, where's the other camera? Okay, I think I like the yellow camera more, but just in case the colors don't work. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Yeah, I don't think I want any of those for this particular layout. Just gonna kind of move those out of the way. I love this little box, it's so cute. But you can take these out and put them in your Power Project folder pocket and make it a lot easier. Let's see here. Let's look at these quotes. Happy-go-lucky would be really cute for this picture. That's really cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off and I'm going to stick it on a little plastic. This came with the foam squares. It was the container basically for my foam squares. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it as a sort of, I don't know, clear mounting. So I can really see, without sticking this down, I can really see if I want to use this. So now I have it and it comes right off and I can put it on my page, but I can see if I want to use it and where exactly I want to place it. So that's why I'm using this little pouch, little plastic pouch. Some plastics are stickier than others, and then you can't get your sticker off easily. This plastic is very, I don't know, not as sticky. So I think I want that guy. The yay looks fun. You are what you love. I'm not sure. Probably gonna use, I'm moving very slowly today. Okay, well, my scrapbooking is kind of slow in general, but it's a process. So there's some options. I'm definitely gonna use one of those. I like this. And I could cut out, instead of using the whole square, if I want, I can cut out the circle, which I'm really excited about maybe doing. This is a really great, really cool beachy color. This is fun, but I don't think it fits. I do want a journal card that, oh, that one looks nice, maybe. That's a possibility. This is cute. I like this for maybe just some of the paper choices. This guy could be a journal card if that guy doesn't work. These are very inspirational, like progress, not perfection, trust the timing of your life. So you can use them on all kinds of pages for school or church or Easter, or sort of milestone type pages as well. Here's a sideways one, or a horizontal one, I should say, of that. That also could work. These could work. I don't know which one. So I'll just hang on to those, put these out of my way. but I know I can go back and grab them if I need them. Now I just have a big mess on my table. So what do I want to do? I think I want to decide how the photos should be. I think a family one should start and finish it maybe. And then the vignettes are in the middle. So me and my husband, and then the kid ones. This would be cute. I don't know. Thinking something like this on the first page, and then something like this on the second page. And I could could crop some of this down. My cats are fighting right now. Perfect. So if you see them flying by and hairballs everywhere, that's my cats. They're brother and sister, they're super awesome, but they like to play fight. Okay, so I could make that the same width as this, which I usually don't put when I scrapbook. If I have one page, let's say this is a page, I don't usually put something like this. I want them to be similar. It just makes my eye happier. So I would do something like this, or I would do something like this, or together, or something, you know, in that vein. But in this case, what I could do is we see the pier here, we see the ocean here and here. So we don't have to keep everything in the photo. So we could crop it so we still see the ocean and the pier, and then it's the same width as this guy. Or I probably won't do this because of this photo, but if I were using these two photos, I would keep this the same and then maybe crop some of the sand and some of the sky out so that these two are the same. This pink does look good with these photos. So otherwise, it's too mishmash, and then your other things on the page, it just somehow it's more pleasing to at least my eye when I have sort of symmetry of the size, either the height or the width, depending on the orientation of the photos. So in this case, I could do something like this, and then have a title. Okay, you get the point. So let's see. This is a good color. What else could I do here? I'm thinking of, let's see, what were the other photos here? Maybe this could be a background on this side. And how cute. Could either do this or now the leaf blower is in front of my window. It's never quiet here, but that's okay. We live in a great place. We could do this. We could even trim these a bit to really focus in on the family photos. I want to really know what I'm gonna do before I start chopping things down, because then it's too late. There's another rainbow. There's so many. I love these rainbows. I've always loved rainbows. They just make you smile. I could use this guy. Oh, this guy would look good too. I think it would be better at the bottom. That looks nice. That looks really nice. And you know what I could do is I could just cut that. I'll just hang on to this like this. And then I think what I'll do is I'll start putting some other colors on the page. I think I'm gonna do something like this, and then something like this. I'm making a mess and I'm losing my embellishments and there's things everywhere. Gosh, I really, you know, it's cute if I could switch these out. This could be here and that yellow would pull here, plus I wouldn't have to crop anything. And then this sticker is on the photo, which I always think looks good. And then this guy could be cropped down, but I might lose their feet. What would another option be? Another option would be to crop this down and then it aligns there. I would do it this way though. I would do this way because this guy would be that, and then I could put a journal card here, right? Thinking that looks, wow, I haven't scrapbooked in forever and this is okay. These colors look good. I'm happy with this. Because of this color, I don't think I can use this color on this page, but I might be able to use, I think it clashes almost even if I have a little bit over here. So I'm gonna put this on my other table for now. Don't want that color. This guy's great for both pages. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this right now. It might work over there. Hang on to that. Might use more of that, not sure. Definitely want some of this guy. He goes with both. And this guy, does he go with both? I think so. All right, so now I need a journal card for here. I think I want this to be a title, and I'm gonna cut out the circle, and I'll probably either put it so it's overlapping this photo here or this way. Probably this way. We'll move over a bit that way, and then this. That does not work. No, maybe that might work. This guy. No. So this one. But now my problem is the height of this is different than that, and it's bugging me. So I'm gonna have to have a circle or another shape. What I could do, is I could use my floral circle punch here, and then maybe put this on the inside of it, or other lines, perhaps. Oh, I forgot about this guy. See, my stuff's getting lost. This guy looks really cool. Gosh, I love this. They need to make paper like this. It's just so beachy and relaxed and soft, and I don't know, something about it makes me happy. Okay, so that's something I wanted to use. How can I use this? Maybe it is, so it's the same size as the photos. So if I wanted to use it, I need to cut the photo down a bit, which is fine. I don't think I want to use it there. This one, no, this one it could work. Maybe, since I am cutting this photo down. There's 4x6 in the there's 4x6 in the variety map pack, and I think this is, I don't know what size this is, but it's bigger. So if you wanted to make it a mat, it would fit over or under your 4x6. It must be 4 4.5 by 6.5. That's what it is. 4.5 by 6.5, because if you go over there, that's a 1/2 inch. So that's another thing we could do on the page. Not that one. Let me look back at my other ones and see if there's some backgrounds I like. Oh, this one looks good, even though it's set up to be, you could put 2 smaller photos, like your Instax photos. Those are like 2 by 3s. You could also just use the background of it or the border of it, which I really like for this page. Let's see, what else do we have? These are the same, not really. Something about that doesn't strike me. That, I don't know. I'm being very picky, I know. This one might work. This one, oh, this one's really pretty. It's a little busy though. That's really cool. I like that one. So that's why I like getting the variety map pack, because then you have a whole bunch more really fast, easy options. And there's prints that aren't in the paper pack. So you've got more, basically you have more paper. Because these are your 12 by 12s, and then you have your 4 by 6 or 4.5 by 6.5. All right, so let's see. I may or may not, what the option here is, if I map this photo, then I have more space on this photo, more height. So I would be able to take less off of that, which would be good. So we've got this guy. Let's look at our embellishments again that we chose. This is really good. This would be really cute there or here. Oh, that's so cute. I already have, where'd my guy go on here? I lost my, see? I am a sloppy scrapbooker, but it turns out nice when I'm done, okay? I lost my little sticker, which is here somewhere. It's probably just under the photo. Ah, there it is. I knew it. Okay, look how cute that looks. Okay, I'm really liking that a lot. I love this. I just don't know how I can use it. Maybe here. But then that means this guy gets a little bit smaller because I want this to match that. So, and that's getting kind of busy now, you know. So, I really like this. This could maybe be this. What I could do is I could build on this so that it is the same height as this guy. Maybe. Another option would be, ooh, what I could do, no, because well, that kind of works. And then, I don't know. Okay, so maybe somehow I make that a journal card, I'm not sure. And I want a geotag, not sure where. I want a rainbow for sure, not sure where. I like that one more than this one. I think the pink is just a little much, so I have to be careful there. Maybe the camera, maybe not. Smile, that's really cute. That could be with the title. Maybe that takes away, I have to be careful. Maybe with the geotag, or maybe it could just kind of be part of this. And but this guy would need to move to balance it out, because if it's here and here, that's just distracting. Maybe this could be like up there, I don't know. There's that option. That looks really pretty. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We also have stickers that I haven't really looked at other than the words. We also have these guys. I like some of these little like folder tabs. And what about this? Now I have to remember we have punches to use as well. Cloud 9, that would be really cute on here. I'm gonna put that on my plastic so that I can play with that. Cloud 9. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love that. And it's very beachy, the colors. Okay, we have a lot of words here, 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 plus the title. I'm wondering if I take this one. I might choose between these two because I'm feeling like it's too many words in this style. Sometimes I use a whole bunch of words. It just depends on the style. In love, I didn't see that one. Maybe this could go here and in love could go up there. Well, this doesn't work. There we go. Well, I really like Cloud 9. The in love isn't as beachy. Oh, but that's really cute. All right, I'm gonna put it on a piece of plastic so I can decide. It makes it a lot easier. You can use wax paper. I didn't have any wax paper, so I grabbed that. Made sure that my stickers didn't stick too much to it. I'm not one of those scrapbookers that uses one photo for the whole page. I should try to be, but I take a lot of photos and I can't imagine having all these great photos right here and saying, nope, I'm only gonna use one. If I had to only use one, it would be this one because this one's a little, I don't know if it's overexposed or the sun's just not perfect. I like this one a lot, but the lighting is better on this one, so I would just use this photo. But then I would be missing out on that is hilarious and super cute and candid. And I love this, and I'm gonna use all these photos. And I mean, she took hundreds of photos. I picked 5. I think I did pretty good. I wonder if I could do this one instead. It's just so, I don't know, Cloud 9 is even like, it expresses more to me than just in love, and love is a lot, but Cloud 9 is even, I don't know, saying more in my, for this picture particularly. I like that. Okay, so we'll just hold off on that guy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my circle out because I know for sure that I'm gonna do that, and I try not to cut anything unless I know for sure I'm gonna do it. So let's just push this out of the way, and I will figure out if I have a circle cutter of this exact size, because I want it to be perfect. I am particular that way with straight lines and perfect cuts because my eye will go right to the one little flaw every time, and I'll be bummed that I spent all that time and I had a mistake on my page. And that's okay to make mistakes on your page. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I try my best to get some straight cutting. Otherwise I get, you know, we can do it. So spend the time and try to do it. Measure twice, cut once, that whole thing. We have all the tools. We might as well use them. But I also don't think you should be paralyzed by mistakes. So this is the Creative Memories custom cutting system. They've had this forever. So it looks like if I use the green, it would be exactly. What this does is this template tells me which circle I need and the color of blade. So I need the big circle, which you'll see in a moment. And if I use the big circle on the inner part, I would use the green cutter, the green blade, I should say. So you never cut this. This just tells you what you'll need. So I need the big circle. Here's all the different shapes that Creative Memories has. I'm going to find my big circle. I think this is it. There's a really big circle. It's like an 8 by 10 or something, or no, that's not right because it fits on a 12 by 12 page. An 8 by 10 is not a perfect circle, is it? All right, let me make sure that's right. And then let me show you the really big circle so we're not confused. So this is the really big circle. So I guess that's like, what is that? 11 by 11? Not quite. It's almost, it's probably like 12 and a something and 12 and a something. I mean 11 and a something. Gee. Okay, so that's the huge circle. We're not doing that, obviously, but that would be fun to have. What I like about it is you can have it in part of the page. Anyway, there's all kinds of options. Let me make sure I have the right circle. So this is how you know the black line is your shape. And then the red, green, and blue are your blades. The blue is the closest to the shape. No, it's not. On the inside. How does that work? No, the red is the closest. Red, like danger, it's the closest. Green is in between, that's how you remember, and blue is furthest away. So if you're on the inside, the blue is gonna be further into the circle. The red's gonna be closer to your shape. If you're on the outside, the red's closer to your shape, and the blue is further away. Anywho, so now I have the right circle. And now I only get one shot because this is on both sides, and I don't know if it's on the same exact line, but I really don't have another one of these. So I'm gonna be really careful to line this up. I'm just gonna kind of see where this looks center, and then I need my blade. And we decided green. Let me double check one more time because I have OCD, but I don't really have OCD. I just know that I only have one chance. Okay, so that was green. And even if it comes in a little, I'll be okay. But the way I'm gonna line this up is I'm gonna take the blade and look at, so this is the green blade, there's a red and a blue, as we previously mentioned. We discovered, I previously mentioned, my grammar is awful if you already haven't noticed. Probably every single sentence I speak is grammatically incorrect. My writing is a little bit better, but that's because of spell check and grammar check and all that. Anyway, so I'm going to, there's these little two guys that go in this track for the inside. This is the track for the outside. So I'm gonna put the guys in the track, and I'm gonna look down at eye level and see where that blade is hitting without actually cutting. I'm just gonna go around like a little test run and make sure that it looks like the blade will be where I want it to be once I press down. I think that looks good. This side looks like I might be a hair into the darker color. So no, actually, because that's right on the edge, okay. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna look real quick. Don't mind my big head. I'm thinking it's straight. Here we go. Okay. Now when I do these, I always as you saw, I kind of go back and forth a little bit, and I make sure that it's completely cut through. Because if you lift up your photo or your paper and it isn't, and you go back to do it, it's hard to line it up just right. So, oh, that worked out really well. Look at that. Now, the fun thing with stickers and embellishments is I like 3D. So I like to lift them up a little bit with foam squares. So I'll be using my foam squares to have this up a little bit higher on the page so that you can really see it. And I think I might file this to kind of sand it in a way so then it has a beachy sort of faded driftwood look. Oh, it worked on the other side too. It was lined up perfectly. How funny is that? So I can use either one. I like this one for some reason. Oh, you know, well, I don't know. I guess they're identical. So you could use this for something if you wanted to, but I don't think I'll be using that. These are super, super sharp. So take care around children and make sure you put it away so you don't hurt yourself later putting your hand down on it on accident. I try to close those up immediately, and I store mine in my personal trimmer because they're small and it's super easy to just pop them in the drawer. There's the blue one, and I have a little pickup square, an eraser, and little clips, and the red one is hiding. The red one's being shy, and there's my red one. So I just store little small things in here to make it easy. Okay, so we got our circle done. I'm gonna go ahead and sand that down now. I'm just gonna use a nail file. It's really sexy. I think I've had this thing for 10 years. But if it works, it works. I'm just gonna kind of see what this does for like a sort of faded effect. Sort of, I don't want to say aged, but just beachy, you know? I don't know if it's really doing anything exciting. But it's not hard to do, so can't hurt anything. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, make sure you wipe things up so that they don't get all over your photos. And I'll go ahead and keep this here and work on this page. So I know I want that. I know I want this on the bottom. I think these colors just look so good. I think I might want to cut some strips of the paper that we liked earlier. So, I'm not sure how tall I want them to be, but I think I'm going to start out with full length. And I'll probably just sort of eyeball like an inch or so. I'll do, this guy's going to go this way. Yeah. And this guy, probably that way. So what I would have is some strips. And I might make them shorter than the page. I'm thinking, yeah. But I also need to decide, thinking this is gonna go over here. So I need to decide if I'm going to go ahead and put the hearts. I could put them behind or above or around this guy or alongside these. And then the lace, ooh, the lace could go behind this, but what color? I'm thinking this color, so then it pulls in the page. So what we'll do is we'll make a border out of this one. Let's do that now, since I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. Let's move that over. So with the border punches, they're super easy. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. So they store flat. So when you're ready to use them, you just do that little tab there. And let's scooch you guys over there. And you'll put your paper against this wall here, this ridge. And you'll start with this black line here as the beginning, because that's where the punch actually happens between these two black lines. So you can either do it across this way, you can do it this way. It doesn't matter. You can do it if you want to do it on that side. It doesn't matter how your orientation is, unless you want to cut a certain part of the paper, of course. I'm used to doing it this way. So I'm gonna go do this way, but there is no right way of turning this guy. So as long as you're anywhere behind that black line that's just here, you're fine. And then your next cut, you wanna pay attention. So just press down. Your next cut, look how pretty that is. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let me move that. I'm so picky. It's not OCD, but it is OCD. But it's not OCD. I don't know what it is. Okay, so then what you do from this point forward is each cut, you need to line up this little blue template with the paper. I think you can see that. So obviously that's not correct. I don't know if you can see there. Can you see there? Let me make sure real quick. Oh yeah, okay. So obviously it's not gonna be correct if I do that. And the reason why is you want it all to be sort of, you know, you don't want it to cut in the wrong spot. It's not gonna turn out how it's supposed to. So let's see here. I'm just gonna turn it for a sec so I can see. So I'm lining, I cannot see the blue. That's what you wanna do, is you wanna cover the blue with your paper. And then you also want to make sure it's along that back wall there. So I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna leave it because I don't, okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the bottom. I don't know how I want to use the hearts or how, but I think I should figure that out. I'm thinking the green might look good, that green paper. So where did that go? Oh, it's on the other side of the flowers. Okay, so let's see what the green looks like with the hearts. I may or may not like it, but let's put this aside. We have that ready. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize how good this looks together. Okay. So with the Border Maker system, we just pop this out from underneath. We open this guy. There's probably really good names for all this, but I don't know what they are. And you put your paper in all the way to the edge of the gray piece. Press down. Oops, I slid the paper. Keep it in the right spot. There we go. So we press that in. And then we close this down. That's gonna hold your paper so you don't have to. And then we put this back on the back again. Okay, now we're ready to go. The cartridge fits inside this guy, and you just take it out like so. Super easy. This is the same as the punch. You can be doing it across the top, the left, the bottom, the right. I'm also used to doing it on the right. Let's see how these hearts come out. So you just press it. There's these little notches here, and they fit right into these notches, and you just go down and make your border. It's a little loud. A lot of them also have the little bonus benefit of having a fun cutout shape, so you could use that. Those are pretty because there's some different colors here from the other side that has the flowers on the paper. And then there's the little tiny hearts as well. So that's a bonus. We might use those. Put those to the side for now. I'm not sure if I want to use these hearts because It's gonna be tricky. I do like them. They're nice, and they're bigger than I thought. These look tiny on here, but this is a nice, good size here. So maybe we'll use this. I could use this side too. That looks really pretty, actually. Maybe for this page. Not sure. How could we use this? I'm not sure I like the hearts right now. I might choose to do them on a different piece of paper, or I might just use the little hearts out of it. So I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna put this guy, look at this, and put it along the bottom. You could also do waves or something because it's the beach. There's so many options. So I'm gonna put that there. This guy here, this guy here. I think that looks really nice. And then we need the yellow to come in. Now what if I put the hearts in back? Let's move this up a bit. This is me talking to myself now, trying to think out loud. That's an option, but I'm thrown off by this light. It's almost a white on the hearts, and this color, it's hard to tell what this shape is. So let's maybe cut the hearts. I don't know if I want to use them. I kind of want to use them though. I want something else there, I think. What if I did, no, I think I need one of the darker colors. Oh, let's try real quick. Maybe this will work. Just not feeling it, but I wonder if I did, this clashes with that. That's not good. It's funny. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know why I think it does. Maybe I should try that in the hearts real quick. Ooh, that does look good. Ooh, it doesn't clash. Okay, so maybe we'll try one more of these with hearts. And see if we can get these hearts going. Ooh, that's the call right there. I'm thinking that looks really good. It's a lot going on though, I have to say. That is kind of busy. And if I wanted to do those, oh, but that looks really good. Do we put the hearts in front? Oh, that looks really nice. And then we can just put the yellow along the bottom. That's a lot going on though. I feel like it's a little too busy. Whoa, definitely not. It's just, it looks good, but maybe I put it along the top. And we just, so if I cut it, but we'll test it out by doing this before cutting it. So we can, oh wait, that doesn't work because then I don't have the paper. I guess we could go like this and kind of get an idea. There we go. So if I had it along the top, that looks pretty cute. I don't know, I'm thinking it's just too much for, but that pink looks really, really cute. So this color pink with that heart, dual heart maker, really nice. Really, really nice. So we'll just kind of hold off on that idea for now. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. I really can't decide. I don't know what's so, it just seems like it's too much for this page. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was cut out strips. And I think I have, yes, so let's do, like an 1.5 inches thick, I think. This is the Creative Memories 12 by 12 trimmer, and I love it so much. If you buy one thing from Creative Memories, this is what you need to buy. I make thousands of cuts on this a year, and most of it isn't even scrapbooking. Most of it is headshots and resumes, because I'm also an actor, and school projects and Christmas cards. Holy cow, Christmas cards. I make a lot of cuts on this every year. Okay, so I'm gonna save this extra page because it can be a whole 12 by 12 sheet without touching it, and I can just cut a couple of these. I don't like how those rainbows came down the center, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, I don't know if I like that either because there's a big space here. So let's go ahead and do another cut. One, pretty sure it's 1.5 inches. I'll measure it in a second. Okay, that looks better with the rainbows for sure. Well, now it's like perfectly 2. I don't know, let's try this real quick. See how that looks. Yeah, I like that. And then I think I'm just gonna cut off that little bit of space. I'm making this so much harder than it really is. Okay, just make sure it's straight. I'm a straight nerd. There we go. I know it's straight because there's a black line there. And it's moving. And it's moving. There we go. Get in the middle and press down so it doesn't move. Okay, that looks better to me. Or this one works too. I could use either one. I'm gonna hang on to them. So these are exactly 1.5 inches. That's what I thought. Okay, so you know that that's 1.5 inches. I'm gonna hang on to that for my 2 possible rainbows. And now I like how close this is. There's too much of a gap there, so I'm not using that side. I'm going to 1.5 inches. And I like how that came out. Oh, there's that little bit of space there again, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay, now we have our strips of paper there. I want another one. Did I decide to go this way? Okay, so I think those were all our options for the strips of paper. You can tell I have not actually scrapbooked in a while. I wish I could scrapbook every day. That's not a reality. I'm really shooting for once a week. And I'm thinking with that idea that I could actually scrapbook maybe more than once a month, and that, you know, if I have the goal of once a week, I could get there at least every other week, but maybe once a month at worst case scenario. But you have to block out the time on your calendar. It's just never going to happen. Okay, so now the problem is that. So I'm thinking, let's see. I'm going to move this guy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Well, let's see if we want to use those squares first. So if this is 1.5 inches wide, then it needs to be 1.5 inches long. So therefore it'll be a square. Let's cut 2 of each. Since I don't do math, that We might not need all those, or we might need more. We'll find out in a minute. I eyeball when I do math. It's a real life application, I guess. All right, so since there's nothing to measure on the right side, I will just use this side. So we have 1 inch there and a half, 1.5 inches. Make sure this guy's up all the way so that this is nice and straight. Hold this down. This is Creative Memories personal trimmer. Absolutely love this tool. Okay, 1.5 inches. I want this side better because there's a lot of blank. Well, I guess it's about the same. I don't know. Okay, 1.5 inches. Boom. And boom. And this guy, since he's a square, I could use him any way I want, which is great. I just want to use a little bit more paper. Maybe these aren't as tall as I'm making them, but so far I'm liking them. 1.5. There's been times where this is like part way down, and obviously it's not going to be a straight cut. So just make sure the guillotine guy is all the way up. Don't use the blade side to lift it. Just there's a nice little handle here for you. Makes it easy. Yeah, okay, see, I knew I wanted these strips of paper, I just didn't know in what capacity. I forgot I said I was gonna cut 2 of each, and I went ahead and cut 1 at a time. So I think 1 more, but we were gonna crop these photos down. I might not be able to because this measurement, we'll see, let's see here. What was the other one? It was the flowers. I'm not gonna use that. What's on the other page is so far just, oh, you know what I could use is this. I don't know if I'm gonna get what I want out of it though. I'd have to get, I think this instead of this because I have a lot of the pink already. Excuse me, let's try it. Let's go for it. I'm loving this paper so much that I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Okay, so 1.5 inches. And 1.5 inches. Let's take out some of this white, just a little, because then I can get some of that yellow in. And then 1.5 inches. And we can either do it this way or this way. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm thinking I'm liking this. I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay. They're just so, all the papers are so pretty that I just want to use all of them. But these kind of look like flags now. So if I turned it, that looks better. I think, no, not this way. No, definitely not. It's positive. Okay. Yeah, they kind of look like flags, especially this guy. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I rearrange this. Oh, no, never mind. This looks better. Okay, or we could go down the side, possibly. That's why I made them perfect squares, because right now the height and the width are exactly the same. If I want to change that, I can, but this way I know first what I want to do. I could do 1 more here, and I could put this guy on one of them. Do I like this, or do I like this? I'm thinking this. Let's go with this. This way I can crop these down a bit because I really do want to crop that out. Now we need another color. What do we have on the other side? No, this is that one. We could do this guy, which is also from the Variety Matte Pack. It's a little too many hearts at this point. Do we want this color from the farm? It brings in more brightness. Let's go through the Variety Matte Pack. Since it is a small piece of paper, we could use something else. I kind of liked this. That's beachy. I just want to be able to put it next to that green. We'd have to come maybe, oh wait, that green and that green. I like green. Okay, maybe not. No. Color is one of my weaknesses other than math, as you now know. I have to see it to know what I'm gonna do. So it takes me a little bit of time. Oh, this yellow looks nice, but I'd move it. That looks really good. And that's why I buy Creative Memories collections, because it all goes together for the most part. I mean, it really does go together, but it might not go with what you're doing, and you gotta, you know, work with, but that, I mean, you just have so many options. Colors, yeah, I'm not one of those people who can imagine it in their mind and know it. I have to see it, and then I can do it. Okay, so I have to sort of put it all by each other. All right, so this guy needs to be cut down to 1.5 by 1.5. You're lucky because today, because sometimes I'm saying ish, you know, a little around that, you know, because it lines up with something else. But I actually have a measurement for you today. So, and I'll try to do that as much as I can. 1.5 by 1.5, and we don't want it so close to the happy-go-lucky. So we will. Ooh, that looks good. The other one was pink, so I don't think I want the pink one. But no, because then that. So yeah, what about, this could go somewhere else. Oh, it could go on here, but maybe at the top. But then it's like, what are we pointing to? Something is happening. We're getting there. We are getting there. I don't like that these are by each other. I really want the geotag down here, but how? Maybe it's just, no. We could put it over the hearts because it is a heart, and that kind of, that works. That could work. I'm really liking this. Okay, I think that works. We'll just have it lifted up on a foam square. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Now, do I want any embellishments or stickers by this guy? I'm not an over embellisher. I've seen pages where there's one photo and 800 stickers and embellishments. I'm not that girl, but I do like to have a few here and there. There's something about this white flower that looks so nice with this paper. I can even have it over here. Maybe just up there. That's a lot of girly stuff though. It looks good with and without. Do we want any words? There's this Shine On, which is great for the beach. That might be cute, just sort of down on the bottom of the circle. Let's cut it out and put it on our plastic so we can decide what to do. I didn't test the inside of the foam squares plastic packaging, only the outside, so I'm making sure only to use the outside just in case the inside is stickier. I don't know. Not saying it is. Okay, so that would be cute, I think. And there's that yellow again, sort of brought into this page. Okay, so we're gonna clean up a little here and get some things out of our way. And I'm thinking this is really good. I'm thinking I'm gonna start putting stuff down. First, I need to crop this though. So I know I wanna get rid of that, so we'll start with this photo and then we'll just align this one with it. Okay, so you don't want to crop too much because I don't want it to be too hard to cut the other photo. So just a little. I think that's good. Okay, what I like to use is this Creative Memories photo labeling pencil. I don't know if we still have these, but I like to know exactly where I'm gonna cut since I don't know how to measure anything. Her feet are here, so I'm gonna have to cut over here. I don't wanna cut her little feet off. And you can use a white if you have a dark photo, or black if you have light, and I have light colors here on this photo. I'm just gonna make sure that they are lined up, and I'm going to mark right on the photo that I'm gonna cut, and I now know where to cut. And this just wipes right off. This photo labeling pencil just comes right off. That's why it's so great. You don't want to use a pencil or a pen and now the photo has a mark on it possibly, or your other photo gets marked on, or your page. Well, I don't know if this comes off a paper, so just beware. Use it on photos. I use pencil on paper, but I use this on photos. If I have to make a line on paper, I'll use a pencil and erase it. All right, let's see how we did. Perfect. All right, let me just wipe that off and we are good to go. Now we can start putting some of this stuff down. We're gonna need our tape runner. Probably need to cut this guy. I should probably do that first because then I know how high to put all this. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it a little bit of space right here at the bottom. And then I can decide if I need to cut more of it off. Need our our 12 by 12 trimmer for this. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. It's probably about 2 inches. No, I'm gonna do 1.5 inches. No, that's too, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'll do 2 inches and then I might cut more off. But you can't put more back on, so yeah, I think that's what I wanted. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, so we are going to stick this on. I'm not gonna have it raised up with foam squares. It's just gonna go flat. So I need my tape runner, which is hiding under a stack of paper. Here we go. Can you believe it? We're sticking stuff down already, and we're only an hour into it or so, or more, probably more. Okay, line that up. It's important that you don't go below the page or the 12 by 12 paper because then it doesn't fit in your scrapbook, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on. Okay. How high? I like this. This is good. So I need to put it right there, a little bit over to the right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put my fingers like this so I can see better. This guy's bending right here because I probably stuck it on off. Okay. Stay. Okay. I think our photos will be next. Come about, so just kind of line up where you think you want it. Remember, this has to be here. So, I don't know if I want this perfectly centered on the page. So I'm thinking I'm gonna move to the left just a bit for, I don't know, interest. The centering of something, well, it's gonna end up being centered because this, now it looks centered, but you know, I don't know, something better about the photos not being exactly in the middle of the page. There's probably a whole like art and science to what I just said, but I don't know what it is. I know what I like. I just know what I like, so that's that. These are gonna go on. Are they not the same height? They're not. Look at that, I didn't even catch that a minute ago. So I could cut the sky out of this one, or we could add, and I'm thinking this cutting the sky out of this one makes more sense. So I think what I'll do is I'll put all this down, then I'll trim that, then I'll put that guy on. This guy's gonna be raised up, and these guys are gonna be raised up. Okay, let's get started. So, just gonna kind of move that over, but know that it's going there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on. Well, that didn't work out. I really like it just down there. I want it to be straight. Okay, and we'll put this guy down. And you really want to be over, not too far, right? Is that about? I don't want this guy to have running out of room there. Okay, I think this is good. Now, it's hard to tell if it's straight with all these things everywhere, but that's working. Does that look straight? No. Gosh, it's so hard to tell. All right, so this is why I like this thing. So let's put that straight. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna press it down because I'm having a hard time figuring out if it's straight. So, well, I gotta press it down at some point. I wonder if I should raise these up. No. Okay, I think this is straight. If I'm looking at these designs, I don't know if they're straight. Oh, look, it's right about. I could get a ruler and line it up with these lines. Let's do that. Okay. So, let's go this way. So if the paper's straight on here, which it is, and then I have a line there and a line here. Okay, so now that is, I think it's straight. Go up a tiny bit more. We are on that line and that line. Oh yeah, wait. That looks straight to me. Ah, it just tilted. Okay, I think that's straight. I know, I'm a stickler for that, but okay, I'm not sticking that guy down yet. It's gonna be hard to get those straight without that. I might have to go ahead and cut that guy. There's like makeup right there. Okay. Well, if I put it on that, then it should be straight. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. The flowers here are the same as the flowers here. They're just different colors. That's kind of cool. It kind of pops. Okay, so now, hey. Okay, so now this guy in a little for some reason. Okay, so this guy will need to be trimmed right there because I want it to be the same. So we're gonna trim this guy. Oh, well, right there. I think he was a little perfect. Okay, and I think he's just a hair off on the width. Just a hair. I mean, it's just so tiny. Don't cut too much because then it won't be right. There we go. Ooh, that's looking good. Okay. This guy's back in. Let's put this down. Everything else is down. Hello. What's happening here? Okay, that guy. Okay. This guy with the foam squares, which are hiding underneath all my stuff somewhere. They're probably right in front of me. Here they are. I knew it. Okay. One big foam square there. They come with, when you buy the foam squares, it comes like this and this. You get, I think you get 2 of each. I don't know. They're like $6. And the thing I like about it is you just peel it off, put it on, and then you just peel this guy off, the extra piece. It's a lot faster than some of the other options out there. Should I do it off? Ooh, I kind of like doing it off to the side. There, that came out nice. And then this guy, I wonder if I should, no, we'll put this guy down first. So it's kind of a big piece, so we'll use a few foam squares here. They're a lot faster than other foam squares I've worked with. I'm gonna use a couple little ones just so it doesn't press down anywhere from being in my album and get bent. I probably use too many, but that's my preference. So then you just kind of go around, take these off. They're pretty easy, and I like the added dimension on my page. They are Creative Memories. Everything I'm using today is Creative Memories. All right, and so how far, oh, I like that. That looks good. And then I want this to hang off. So because of that, the sticker is going to stick here just fine, but underneath I'll need to add a foam square for the part that's not touching. So it's on this side. Just put you right there. Maybe one more. Okay, so thinking we don't want to touch that. I'm thinking just sort of like so. This page is done. How cute is that? Okay. The next page, let's get that ready. I know we have this photo. I know we're using this paper and these photos. And I had something here. Here it is, Cloud 9. Don't know about all this. So I want to do, I know that I want to do the floral circle punch here at the bottom. And maybe we'll have a journal card sort of overlapping it. Let's put this guy here. And let's put our paper straight so we know everything else on the page is going to be straight. Might use, well, this would be a good idea to bring in the other side of the layout. But I don't know, kind of like this. It looks more like a little boardwalk wood grain kind of thing. So let's stick with that. Let's stick with this. I know I'm gonna be cutting this down a bit. And then I was thinking about matting it as well. Maybe matting all of these. And I forget if we, no, I think it was just this one. Okay. Well, let's decide on the color of paper for the circle punch. I'm thinking we could try this, but then I think it clashes with that guy. All right, let's look at all our paper. Okay, no. Maybe no. I don't know. I mean, that would be weird with a circle and that looks really cute. But I don't think it would work because I just don't think it would work. We have the green, we have the flowers. And what's on the other side of this? Oh yeah, I just looked at that. And on the other side of this, stars. Well, let's try this guy, but let's use the one, oh, the one we already used is already down. So we have to use this one. Okay, see, I use up neutrals, I'm telling you. Okay, we're gonna cut this down to 6 by 6. This tells you on the side you need a piece of paper that's 6 by 6, and you will align the edges. I'll probably screw this up the first time. I wonder if I should practice on a piece of paper. First, punch out 4, turn it over, punch out 4. I think I can do this. Let's see. All right, 6. So. Okay, 6 inches. And 6 inches. too, because a 12 by 12, yeah, okay. I don't need to explain that to you. That was kind of math right there. Are you proud of me? Okay. We'll see here. Now we'll do this guy. And I guess I just put it in. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a ridge here. This is the first time I've done this. You are witness to me trying something new. Okay, there's a ridge here and a ridge here, like a little wall that you just press the paper against. Super easy. All right, press down, and we're going to rotate it. Oh, look how pretty that is. Shut the front door. Oh my gosh. Press down, rotate, press down, rotate, press down. Okay. Now, I don't know what to do. Turn it over. Okay. Turn it over, do the same thing. Makes sense, right? I hope so. Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard to get it straight. There we go. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty, and this is so easy. I'm not gonna use the yellow, but it's pretty. This little, and then you get these little squares on the end if you need some little squares. Those are a little bonus. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so easy and cute. Ta-da! Ah, this is the, I don't know what it's called now. I'm so excited about it. Tulip flower, no, flower circle border. No, flower circle punch. Flower circle punch. Look what it did. And I think this looks good on this paper. I don't think it competes too much with that. Plus, we're gonna put some other things here. I'm thinking, oh gosh, this is so pretty. Could do something like that because it's like a doily. They look like tulips to me. I want to have, I kind of want a journal card, kind of, not that color. This looks good, but not this long. I want that short guy. Hopefully I didn't cut him up already. Where'd he go? Yeah, I probably cut him up already, but we'll find him. Love that. Oh my gosh. I think love. I don't know. There's some options here. See if I can find a journal card that works. Otherwise, we can make one. This one might work. This one could work. And there's that green that I liked. So, you know, I would just, that would be cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's also this guy. He's a little too big though. This could work with Christmas pages because the way the telegram is written, it looks very Christmassy. Okay. What else? Oh, here's the green I was thinking of originally, but I don't know if I like those stars. The color is nice though. Okay, that's an option. Okay, let's cut this and see what we see. I'm thinking this is more beachy. This is a little overwhelming for my photos. Okay. That's about right. Oh my gosh, I love this flower circle punch. How cute is it? You kidding me right now? Hmm. possibilities. Okay, well, let's kind of, and then we do have some more stickers and things. This heart would work. I really like this. We rise by lifting others, and I keep thinking about using it because we as a family, you know, but I don't know. And I could like use one of these tags and put it sort of, you know, behind, and then I could put a word on it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. There's so many possibilities. Okay, I could also put this, one of these borders down. Do I want to look at the hearts again in case? That's so busy. It's cute, but it is busy. That looks okay. What we could do, ooh, this might work. Let's look at it with the other page just to make sure. No, I'm gonna put this here though because this is helpful. Okay. I'm going to not use the border hearts, but I'm probably going to use some of these hearts from the border maker that came out of there. I think they'll be nice. Almost looks like a Valentine's page, but oh, it's so pretty. Here's another option I just thought of. So this could stay here. I don't know if this will work, but you know, the circle is just so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna keep to this, and then this, yeah. And then I need to write something. Writing and journaling in your scrapbook is super awesome because when you go back and look at it and family goes back and look at it, they see mom's handwriting, they see your handwriting, you see your handwriting. There's just something so moving about people's handwriting. It's so personal. And you don't have to do a whole bunch, just a little bit here and there, or do a whole bunch if you want to, but it's not required. As long as it's in there, it's highly recommended. I think you'll be happy you did. Even if you have really bad handwriting, write a little bit. Your family will appreciate it, and it adds that touch that it wasn't like just manufactured, you know, sort of made from a factory or off the internet or something. It's yours. You made this with your own hands. And you put your love into it, and handwriting really shows that love. I almost wonder, I'm looking back at this now, kind of wondering if I should put like a little border in between these two. Or even a strip of paper. I don't know. Now I'm getting punchy. Like just a little, no, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. We'll come back to that. All right, this is gonna stay here, this is gonna stay here. This guy needs to be cropped, and then that goes on there. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on there right now. Well, actually, if I'm gonna crop it, I gotta wait. Okay, so, yeah. Stick that there for now. Okay, so let's put this down because I'm pretty happy with it. Or should I be? No. Let's do it. Let's go. Get this done. And I could raise this up. Nah, but I should raise those up. Okay. That guy on. And then let's crop this guy to the height of this guy. So I'm thinking we want some sky. We don't need all this sand. So let's start by cutting off some of the sand, and then we'll mark how much sky we're gonna cut. Okay. Whoops, I got confused. I'm like, no. Okay. We want it to be the width of this whole thing, so when it's on here, unless we're gonna mat, I don't think we're gonna mat it. Okay. This guy got bent somehow. There we go. Okay. So, right about there. So I know, yeah, okay. Got that guy. I got a little bit on here, so I need to wipe that off with my eraser. This is just a polymer eraser, I think it's called, from Staples. Little pack, 2-pack of white erasers. They seem to work pretty good. Okay, that looks good. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna write. I wonder if I should use any other embellishments. Nah. I still have a lot of embellishments left over. I'm really happy about that. Well, it just comes with so much, so that's nice. I just feel like there needs to be something else, but at the same time, I don't want to take away from the pages. Or away from the photos, I should say. I don't like to be so overwhelming that you don't even see the photos, you just see the scrapbooking. Oh yeah, we are gonna do some hearts. We got some hearts there. Okay, so let's get this down. Thinking that looks good. Whoa, hey now. All right, get this guy back on here. Okay, there. This guy is going to line up on the height with this guy. That looks crooked. Totally crooked. Okay, so sometimes I have to stand up to see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get these guys down and we'll, actually I think I'm gonna journal. Let's go ahead and put this guy down. It's a perfect circle, so it really doesn't matter, you know, which way you put it. I think that's good. All right, what am I gonna say? We were in La Jolla taking family photos. La Jolla, forget the name of this beach. I should look up the name of the beach. So I think I should do it in pencil first. Family photos at the pier in La Jolla. Such a fun day. Okay. All right, so I have it in pencil, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in ink. This case is really great because it stands up, holds your pens or makeup brushes or whatever. And then you're supposed to store your pens flat, so when you're not using them, so this is really handy. But you can only get one through your advisor, so let me know if you want one, and I can help you with that. All right, let's write this in ink. Okay, so I used my pencil to sort of see where I was at, and here I noticed that I needed to come over a bit to the left, so it looks off, but it helps to do it in pencil first, and then you do it in pen, and then you wait a while, and then you erase it. You erase the pencil. because you don't want to smudge that ink. So we'll go ahead. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is put this guy on. While that's drying, I'll do this guy. Okay, that is looking good. Okay, so I just got this great idea. I thought of, oops. Might have to print this photo again. Don't stick your photos together yet. I'm gonna have to print this one again. I might be able to get it off. I don't know. Okay, so this is my idea. I'll leave this guy here, put this guy here. I'm going to do the heart border cartridge up here at the top. I'm really excited that I thought of this. I'm gonna go along here because I think it'll coordinate with the other page, but it won't be too busy. I'm just going to cut this page actually. I think it's gonna be really nice. I think it'll be a good touch here. There we go. Okay, so that is where we will use the border maker cartridge of the dual hearts or hearts duo or whatever it is. I don't know. Super cute. I think that is a nice touch. It is kind of busy, but since it'll just be white back here, it won't be too much. All right, so now I have to figure out what to do with this photo because I just got tape runner on it. And so I think I might print it out again because I had stuck it together with this one on accident when I took it off of the page. I can try this tool. This is the multi-purpose tool. Oh, that works really well. Well, it started to work well, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just reprint this photo. But this, let me just get an idea of where I want to line it up for the other photo. Right about there. So don't stick your photos on tape runner. Hello. Okay. So then this guy will go here. Okay. And then I can erase this. While I'm erasing this, I'll print that photo out again. Okay, so that's printing. Let's erase this pencil. I think it's dry by now. Sometimes I press too hard with the pencil and it doesn't want to erase. When I press lightly, it comes right off. Sometimes I get overly enthusiastic and excited about what I'm writing, apparently. Got to remind myself to write lightly with the pencils. Okay, that looks good. All right. So we've got this guy. We've got this and this. We could do something along the side. Didn't I have something here? Yeah, maybe it was this guy. This is cute. I don't know. All right, now we have all these punch outs of hearts, which we can use, which I think look good. Here, something of that sort. So let's get that photo. I'm being really picky about it because it's gonna leave, I mean, I can try to get that off, but no, it's just gonna leave a residue. But I need to save this sticker, and I might need to cut it off. I'm not sure. It's okay to make mistakes. If I had ordered these photos, that would have been a bummer. I wonder if it would come off matte photos better on the tape runner or not. I don't know. Okay, so there's that guy. Set that aside. Cut this down to the right size. So, let's see here. I'll just put the waves, I guess, at about it goes up. So, yeah, I'm thinking, whoa, that's way off. Something like that. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. But it does have to be the same height as that guy. I can't see my mark on that one. Okay. You are done. How we're looking here. Oh yeah, we still need a good amount off of there. Let's see how we're looking now. I'm happy with that. That's one good thing about having a photo printer. The HP Envy is pretty good. I don't think it's perfect. It's pigment ink instead of dye. I think dye inks or dye ink sublimation is better because it's like a real photo. But those are still glossy, and I'm not a huge fan of the glossy photos, but we can at least scrapbook. And we can always reprint these or reorder these and then put them in the album if we decide to do that. Okay. What I love about having this collection is I'm not digging through papers of like 20, you know, I have like 3 boxes, huge boxes of papers, and I have 2 huge boxes of embellishments and stickers. And I'm not digging through all my stuff. I've got this and I'm scrapbooking with this. I'm not wasting a bunch of time digging through other papers and collections. Okay, I felt like it needed something up here, so that was perfect. We got to use the heart cartridge. And then I'm thinking this is good here. So my handwriting doesn't look like any of the fonts in this collection. It's just my handwriting, and it's okay. And I like that guy there, but he should be raised. Let's pump him up on foam square, or 2, or 3. That's too big. Need some little guys now. If I put this lid on, I'm getting messy. This is the creative process. It's okay to have things out. You'll clean them up when you're done. I did not decide where to put the loves embellishment. What if I put it on there, or here, or... I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna start moving, making decisions. I think that looks good. Let's do it. Okay, so I have put my foam squares on this guy. I might have too many. Let's see if we can, yeah, we can see this guy. You know what we can do is if it's a little thinner, just cut it. So that you can still use it, but it doesn't show through the other side. There we go. And we can save that one or use it. Oh, actually I should use it because I don't know if it'll get stuck to other things. Okay. Okay. I think that looks nice. And then some hearts. So, oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know, gosh. Maybe just here and there. This guy can't go on here. He'd have to go on the green. I mean on the pink, because he is green. This guy can go there or there, like so. Maybe just the two hearts. I feel like I had something else that I'm forgetting, but I don't know. We had smile. We decided not to use that. We have more hearts. A lot of hearts. Do I take these out? No, it needs this. Maybe a star. Or, oh, I liked, where's that one heart I liked? This guy. I wonder if I should put it there and then put, no, ugh, I don't want it to look like a Valentine's Day page. There's a lot of hearts going on. Maybe a yellow star. That's super tiny. Has to kind of make this work. I feel like I need something here, but I don't know what. All right, so let's look at let's look at our embellishments again. Just throw something on here. That looks nice. Is it too much? And I like these hearts here. How does it look with the other page? Maybe a rainbow instead. Oh, I already have the rainbow. I already have a rainbow. Maybe a butterfly. No. Like this, I think. Maybe I need to just, oh, where's that one flower that I didn't end up using? I don't know if it'll go here. Now, see, I need something this size. That's too much now. It's like wedding-y now, all of a sudden. Maybe another rainbow. No, maybe we should do a few things here. Maybe a star. No, that looks too youthful. Okay. I think that looks okay. Right. This almost looks, I don't know. Can I find? We rise by lifting others. No, or no. Remember. How about smile and this flower, maybe? No, then that takes away from okay. Maybe if I cut this out and kind of put it here. Or should I just do this? Like cutting this out. Let's cut it out and see what happens. That looks nice. It takes away the girliness, or the, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So how do we want to put these here? Let's take this guy out for a second. I think it matches the style of the other page better, but I would like to somehow incorporate this guy. Possible, maybe. That looks good, I think. I think it needs to come off of the page. Ugh, I can't decide. That looks good. I don't know, it doesn't go with this page. I like it a lot. But does it go with that page? I don't think so. Okay, let's keep that out. Let's decide how we're going to do this guy. Maybe he's way up here and this is down here. Gosh. It's so pretty, but it doesn't go. Doesn't match the other style. Okay, so let's just kind of haphazardly place these. I just don't know how much onto this one I want them. It would be good to have the words over here, but that doesn't work anymore. Normally I wouldn't have them in the middle of the page being how they are, but this can work. We can make this work, okay? So just kind of, do I want it more on that guy? No. So just kind of maybe a little bit more straight. But I don't want it to look like it's kind of crooked and I made a mistake and thought it was straight. Oh gosh. I cannot scrapbook all of a sudden. You got this. Okay, I don't want that to line up. What if these two are straight and this guy is no? Okay. I need to stand up and look at this. Well, I think it'll be cool if it's on foam squares and lift it up, okay? And I think it's better that it's up. I don't want it that high. Do I want it in the middle? Do I want it towards the bottom? No. I think I want it close to the top, but not at the top. Okay. Okay. Nope. Yeah, it has to be a little bit funky. Beautiful. Now beautiful looks weird to me because I've been staring at it for so long. It looks not like the correct spelling. Okay, let's just get this down. Oh no. Okay. Alrighty, let's turn them over. Just, oh yeah, that's a really nice touch. These foam squares, man, they just make a huge difference on the page. They really change the dimension. Sort of upping my scrapbooking game. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, we need to put these guys down. Let's do this guy first. I'm just gonna, I don't know, should it be on the foam? No, I feel like flat is good. That's cute. Okay, so now we have our 2-page layout on 12 by 12. Let's get our, see if I can get some pages out so you can see how that goes. Okay, can put it down onto our album pages. So there you have the white in the background from the page. Sort of making it not so busy. And it matches all the other elements on the page. Hope you can see that okay. I'll take a picture as well and I'll hold it up in another angle as well. But there we have our, I'll get this stuff out of the way here. There. I mean, it's a little cluttered. We'll clean it up. But, black and white photos would look really well with these colors, this color palette. Yeah, I'm really happy how this turned out. Only took a few hours. Yay! Okay, so we finished our 2-page layout, and we have plenty of paper, embellishments, stickers, and everything to do a lot more pages. But here's the layout that we did today with here's the layout with the Daydreamer collection from Creative Memories. And I really like the palette and how it complements the photos. I think that this would be great with black and white photos as well. And just about anything you are scrapbooking can go with this collection. So a close-up of the first page. I love how we used the lace trim border punch at the bottom and then coordinated with one of the border stickers. And we used one of the Variety Matte Packs mats for the title, Oh Happy Day, with a little shine on here. And then we have our geotag that we are somewhere, obviously, but you know, somewhere fun, La Jolla. And I just love these colors together. Oh, I love this page. And then we used the Dual Heart Maker border cartridge at the top of this page to get those hearts. I love how that came out and how the white page behind it sits really nicely and it's not too busy. I also added this a minute ago. It was on the floor out of my embellishments. I had dropped it and I didn't see it earlier when I was looking for something, and I had those flowers there and they were just a little too much. So this, I felt like this heart, these two hearts together and the yellow looks really nice. It brings in this yellow here and it brings in the yellow from over here. And I just really liked how that kind of touches here, collect beautiful moments. And we are on cloud 9. I just love this collection. I didn't have to go digging through all my supplies and papers and stickers and embellishments. It's all one collection. I sat down with the one collection and my tape runner and my trimmer, and I was able to make this. So if I was going to a friend's house to scrapbook, or if I was traveling in the car or scrapbooking somewhere else, I can just take this in one little bag with my photos and my scissors, tape runner, trimmer, and punches, and I'm ready to go. This would fit in a small bag and I could scrapbook an entire album with this collection. I love that. I love that I'm not digging through all kinds of different paper. This is the way to scrapbook faster and easier, and also more attractive looking scrapbooking pages. It all coordinates and it looks really good together. I'm really happy with this. I hope you had fun scrapbooking with me, and until next time, thanks for watching.